Good evening, students. How are you doing?
Good.
Good evening. I make homework.
You're working on homework?
Yes.
That's great. Okay, so in today's lesson, we are going to learn about things that we do in our everyday lives. And the way we're going to learn this is I am going to read a text from a book, and I want you guys to listen once to what I read, and after I read it once, I'm gonna read it again. The second time I read it, I will ask you to write keywords, palabras clave o importantes. These keywords are later going to be used to reconstruct the story that I read in the past. Okay?
It's okay.
So yes, after writing those words, I'm gonna tell you to share the words with each other, and then you guys are going to reconstruct that story together. Okay?
Okay.
No entiendo.
Ready.
¿Tienes que hacerlo tú solo? No entiendo. Te digo que yo lo que me falta el audio no lo entiendo, hijo de mi vida.
Rápido.
Como te dije, o sea, van a reconstruir la historia
Yes.
con las palabras clave que escriban.
Yes.
Yes?
Sí,
Yes.
quickly. Quickly.
Okay. The text is the following.
¿Va a empezar ya?
The first.
Remember, the first time I read, you only listen.
Yes. Quickly.
My weekend was a disaster. I had to change all my plans. On Saturday afternoon, I was going to watch football, but my grandmother turned up. So I stayed home and played Monopoly with my grandmother. On Saturday night, I was going to go to the movies, but I had to help my dad move furniture. Then on Sunday, I was going to work on a science project with a friend, but he didn't show up. He called and said he wasn't feeling too good, so I played basketball with my brother. Okay, so did you guys understand everything?
Yes.
Yes?
More or less.
Or are there any words that you would like me to explain to you?
No. It's okay.
I write. Yeah?
No.
What?
I write.
Okay, so yes, you are going to write keywords. Palabras clave vas a escribir after the second time I read.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
¿Ya?
And don't hesitate to ask me any questions if you don't understand. And please don't look at each other's paper. No vean las palabras que van a escribir al principio. Después van a compartir.
Yes.
Ya lo hacemos.
Ya, espera, deja que lo
¿Lo vas a leer otra vez?
No, va a leer otra vez.
Yes, I'm gonna read again.
Second.
Okay. My weekend was a disaster. I had to change all my plans. On Saturday afternoon, I was going to watch football, but my grandmother turned up. So I stayed home and played Monopoly with her.
Play.
On Saturday...
Monopoly.
Monopoly with her. On Saturday night, I was going to go to the movies, but I had to help my dad move furniture. Then on Sunday, I was going to work on a science project with a friend, but he didn't show up. He called and said he wasn't feeling too good, so I played basketball with my brother. Okay, that's the reading. Are you still writing some words?
No. Other time.
No, no.
No.
This is the only time I'm gonna read
I
it.
write in Spanish.
No, it's okay.
Okay, so what words do you have, Dad?
Football. Monopoly. Go to the movie. Project with friends. Play basketball with my brother.
Okay, and what words do you have, Mom?
Sunday.
My weekend disaster. Saturday. My grandmother. No sé qué le pasó a la
Play Monopoly. With my grandmother. Con su abuela jugó Monopoly.
Saturday night movie. You play with basket with your brother.
Okay, now please use 2 minutes to reconstruct the text I just read. And you share it and work together. Trabajen juntos para reconstruir la historia.
Cuando fueron coches, jugamos fútbol.
Pero desde el principio,
No me acuerdo. No me acuerdo.
el fin de semana fue un desastre.
And please try speaking English.
In English.
Yes.
No. I play football in weekend.
When
No. My weekend.
a desastre.
My week. Ya no sé cómo se escribe weekend.
Weekend, así.
Week.
¿Cómo se dice?
My weekend.
English.
My weekend. I
My weekend when a desastre.
play football.
Play with
In my weekend and
my
my weekend
grandmother, mother.
no. On with
And
my grandmother. I play Monopoly. Oh. And after and the Sunday and the Sunday ya no sé cómo se Sunday go to the movie. Go to the movie. Y after
I finish.
after make a project
But you're supposed to work together.
with
Se supone que deben de trabajar juntos para hacerla, reconstruirla. If you work together, you can do more. You can help each other.
Basketball.
Ayúdense.
My
Cada quien la hicimos solo.
brother. I finish.
Did you finish, Mom?
Yes.
Okay, so can you share what you wrote, Mom?
My weekend when a disaster. I played with
Disaster.
my grandmother.
Played with my grandmother.
And Saturday,
And
look
Saturday,
movie.
look movie.
And after play basketball
And after play
with my brother.
basketball with my brother.
Excellent.
Listo.
Excellent.
Thank you, Mom.
Oh.
Thank you, Mom. That's really good.
¿Mande?
Dad?
In my weekend with a disaster. I play football with my I play football and after and my grandmother play Monopoly. On the Sunday, go to the movie. After, make a project with my friends. And play basketball with my brother.
Okay, good job, Dad.
I don't remember.
Don't remember. Well, I think my mom was able to remember the events better. So actually, he had lots of plans. He was going to watch football, but his grandmother came, so he wasn't able to watch football. And then on Saturday, he was going to go to the movies, but he had to help his dad move furniture, muebles, y tuvo que ayudar a su papá a mover muebles. Then on Sunday, he was going to work on a science project with a friend, but his friend didn't show up. He didn't come, so because he wasn't feeling too good, and so he played basketball with his brother instead. Yeah. Okay, so good job. You do know lots of grammar. You do know lots of words, and it's after we take the time to actually compose a text that we notice all of the words we know. And in this particular text, we were practicing the words was going to. That's past future. So está en el pasado futuro porque en el pasado decíamos que íbamos a hacer algo en el futuro, ¿no? Entonces yo iba a jugar, I was going to play, I was going to watch. But thank you very much for your time, and you did great.